First pitch moments away here in New York. Should be a good one. Phillies and Mets coming up next. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Phillies and the New York Mets. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Ben Revere makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Center fielder, Ben Revere.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we get underway at 7-11 tonight. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
In there, 2-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Ready with the 2-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Kadire is there, 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a look there at the scouting report on the 24-year-old right-hander. J.J. Hardy will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. Chase Utley will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first by Hardy for wrap number 1. David Wright will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Oh, and he misses it. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Michael Kadire is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Lucas Duda will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now here's the first pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. He's set, now the pitch. And the 0-1 sent on the ground to second for Utley. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Mets leave 1. We've played an inning. No score. Ryan Howard will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
2-0 now.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
2-0 on the way. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Dominic Brown will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the pitch. And he got him to swing early as this is skied out toward right. Kadire will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 6th, catcher.
Deoner Navarro will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Curtis Granderson will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Here comes another 0-2. And that one is swung on and lifted out to Revere in center field. And he's got it for the first out. Wilmer Flores will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Utley. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Juan Lagares will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And a tough slider there from Harang. No balls and a strike. He waits. Now the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Gerardo Parra will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it is Granderson, one away. So one gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. Cody Ashe will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. And it's gone. He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. Cody Ashe with a solo home run. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
In now, Aaron Harang.
Aaron Harang.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
J.J. Hardy will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Yeah.
And here's the first pitch. That's popped up now towards short right field. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One for the Phillies on the homer from Cody Ashe. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Zach Wheeler makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Zach Wheeler.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter, number 12,
Daniel Murphy will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Here we go.
Good fastball there to start the at-bat as Harang jumps ahead 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
David Wright is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the pitch. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing happening there against Aaron Harang. Still working on a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First
second
pitch coming.
baseman, Chase Utley.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Granderson is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the fourth. Ryan Howard will try it again. He flew out his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Dominic Brown will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo home run for Dominic Brown as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And now a pitch on the way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies get 1 on the home run by Dominic Brown. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Michael Kadire will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's a bolt out to right center, and on the first pitch of the inning, he's going to have himself a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Lucas Duda will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Our next telecast, after we wrap things up here, we're off to Philadelphia to begin a set with the Fightin' Phils. You see the matchup for the opener, and we'll have that game for you in HD right here on the show. Curtis Granderson will try it again. He flew out his first time. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
I think this was a straight steal all the way. You can see he's got his head down, comes in with a head-first slide, but the throw is a strike to the shortstop covering, and a good tag at second cuts him down.
Now here's the pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's
in the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs. Travis d'Arnaud will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
One strike.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Gerardo Parra will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming.
Parra.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now the pitch. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the fifth. Cody Ashe will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Aaron Harang will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2.
Wow, he's been like a cat with 9 lives out there. Normally, when you give up 3 home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And you'd think that a play like this and a swing like this should almost always result in an out. But here, he's just a little slow reacting behind the plate, and that is a speedy guy getting down the line. So the throw winds up just too late to get him out at first.
First offering on the way. J.J. Hardy is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Revere rides off for second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Waiting on it is Kadair, and he will make the catch to end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Middle of the night at Citi Field. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Juan Lagares will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. 8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike three, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Here comes a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can take.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Full count pitch on its way. This for Utley at second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these two starters from 96 down to 91 as the top two speeds. Zach Wheeler will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 28.
Daniel Murphy will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous two trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. From deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Out of play. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. But the catcher will simply apply the tag as the batter hadn't gotten far and the inning is over. Mets leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Chase Utley will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Second baseman.
Here's the first offering. That's into the gap on the first pitch, and it looks like he may wind up with extra bases. Utley now will hit for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look, he gets that fat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Josh Edgen will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 66, Josh Edgen.
Here's big Ryan Howard now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Dominic Brown will get another shot. He homered his last time. Now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The next pitch. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, he had that home run earlier in the ball game, and now he's got an RBI single. So he's putting together a pretty nice ball game.
Deoner Navarro will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Murphy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Gerardo Parra will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Phillies on top, 4-0. Michael Kadire will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Now the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Lucas Duda will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get 1 run off him.
Curtis Granderson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Cody Ashe will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here it comes. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here comes the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And a bit of a change in fortunes here. He's thinking, man, I had 2 home runs against the other guy. I like facing him a lot better.
Here's the first offering. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Ben Revere will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
The pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over.
The shortstop, Wilmer.
Now here's the first pitch. Wilmer Flores is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Revere will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Juan Lagares will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. First pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And Brown won't get there. It's a base hit. Kirk Neuenhuis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He's ready now. The pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Carlos Torres will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Grounded, foul. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. He's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
One 1-0 on the way. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here he comes, 3-1. Runner goes for second. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
And ideally on this play, you'd like to think you could make it up to third, but no sense risking it if you're not sure. So even though he was in motion on the pitch, he's going to wind up holding on at second base. Hey, better to be safe than sorry.
Here's big Ryan Howard now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And a double steal try here. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He's set. Now the pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Wow, this is a nice play right here. You've got to come out of that crouch from behind the plate. No hesitation. He knows exactly where he's going. Second base all the way, and he's able to get that 2-6-3 started. He took a chance, but it paid off.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one.
Don't let him score.
Pause, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2 from the belt, the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia, but they're in front 4-0. Daniel Murphy will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. David Wright will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Throw over by Utley, one away.
One exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number two hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
Michael Kadire is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
From the stretch. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Lucas Duda will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Mets strand 1. They're down 4-0. Deoner Navarro will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Deoner Navarro.
First pitch coming. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lagares is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the ninth inning for a pitcher. One pitch, one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Gerardo Parra will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike two. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The next 0-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Third baseman number 20.
Cody Ashe will stand in. He homered back in the fifth inning of this one. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Now batting, pitcher, Aaron Harang.
Aaron Harang will make a fourth plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. First offering on the way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
He waits. Now the pitch. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Curtis Granderson will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the pitch. Opposite field to left, and that's in there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the bottom of the ninth.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Wilmer Flores will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And Brown will look this one in for route number 1.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just getting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Travis d'Arnaud will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And with 1 out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's throwing a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. Just gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Juan Lagares will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A big pitch here, 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. The tag gets one, and they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Ruben Tejada will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Jonathan Papelbon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
For Philadelphia, number 58, Jonathan Papelbon.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-2 now from Papelbon. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 0-2.
Here we go.
And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
First for the victory.
Welcome, baseball fans, to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies matched up against the Metropolitans in the Big Apple, and it was the Phils who grabbed the victory. The score was 4-1. Cody Ashe was phenomenal at the plate, picking up 2 round trippers. Aaron Harang pitched into the 9th inning and collected the win on the mound. He only allowed 1 earned run. The Nationals paid visit to the Bo Sox at Fenway Park, and it was the Bo Sox who came away victorious. The final was 7-4. David Ortiz launched a pair of home runs and drove in 4 along the way. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. The Miami Marlins paid visit to the Braves in Atlanta, and Miami was the winner, 9-5. Martin Prado launched a pair of home runs and drove in 4 along the way. The Cincinnati Reds were in Chicago to take on the Cubs, and the Reds grabbed the victory. The score was 6-5. Todd Frazier had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. The Tigers took on the Pirates in interleague action at PNC Park, and Pittsburgh was victorious in this one, 6-1. A.J. Burnett held the opposition in check, allowing only 1 earned run over 8 strong innings and earning the win. The Mariners did interleague battle with the Dodgers in the City of Angels, and it was the M's who came away victorious. The score was 3-1. The Diamondbacks did battle with the Pods at Petco Park, and it was San Diego who got the W in this one. The final was 12-3. Jed Jerko picked up 5 RBIs and really made the difference in this one. The Colorado Rockies matched up against the Giants in San Fran, and it was the Rockies who came out on top. The final was 2-0. The Tampa Bay Rays matched up against the Blue Jays at the Rogers Center, and it was the boys from north of the border who were victorious. The final was 7-4. Edwin Encarnacion launched a pair of home runs and drove in 4 along the way. The New York Yankees were in Baltimore to take on the O's, and it was the Yankees who came out on top. The score was 2-1. The Chicago White Sox paid visit to the rock and roll capital of the world to match up against the Indians. The White Sox came away with the win. Final score was 5-2. Avisail Garcia was a major force at the plate as he drove in 4. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim were in Arlington, Texas to take on the Rangers. And on the road, the Rangers stole the extra innings win. The final score was 7-6. The Oakland Athletics did battle against the Stros at Minute Maid Park, and it was the Athletics who came out on top 8-3. Jared Parker was very much in control on the mound, earning the victory as he pitched 8 full while allowing only 1 unearned run. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.